7 games down here at Miami and couldn't ask for a better start. Let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back. Route 1 here. How you all doing? First of all, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my socials at Route 1 FM on Instagram and Twitter. Now, I'd like to say thank you very much for the amount of views on my first video. So in the first 24 hours I hit 50. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch it. I hope you appreciate it and can obviously comment and help me involve some more. So let's get into it. The first 7 games have been and gone and we're in a pretty decent place. Let's have a look. So as you can see, here we are at the team screen. So you notice now I put Fort Lauderdale Stadium into Miami Stadium is now there. Nice little picture there. We're looking good. Right, we left you after Houston Dynamos. Where is it? Where's my fixture list gone? There it is. So Houston Dynamos, which we won 3-2 thanks to Federico Higuain scoring. We then travelled to New York City and what a game that was. Look at that, 5-2 against New York Red Bulls in the New York Red Bull Stadium. Absolute brilliant scenes. I couldn't ask for a better sort of start of the season here. Obviously, if we can, here we go, getting the generated match report. We went with pretty much the same sort of team as we started the season. So we've got people like Federico Higuain on the bench, so his brother Gonzalo starts up front. Excuse me. And we're now settled on a formation. So where we've got literally 4 at the back, 2 holding midfielders, then a bit of a gap where we've got the front 4 in a way, shall we say. And it was an absolutely joyous occasion here. You couldn't ask for anything more. Are we going to get the goals? We need to see the goals. But as you can see, Matuidi, 4 assists in this game. He's got two assists all over the shop, shall we say. You got Lewis Morgan getting 2 goals. You got Pizarro getting 2 goals, and you got the starlet, who I was hoping that was going to do well, Robbie Robinson, getting 1 right in the 90th minute. Roya and Diarra for Red Bulls getting 2 there. So 5-2 we finished there. Then we had a home game against Orlando City, and you look at that, 2-0 there. Perez, our central defender, and Lewis Morgan again getting goals. It's absolutely fantastic. Should we see if we can get the goals here? They've got the likes of Pato in the team, Nani as well. So they're not names that you don't relatively hear about. We are going to get the goals for this one. So it's absolutely a fantastic occasion here at Miami. It's been a fantastic start. The team has gelled completely. And obviously where I'm predicted to finish towards the bottom, I'm absolutely shocked at where I'm starting. So we're playing the Gegenpress, we're pressing it, we're playing proper football, which is really good. And Lewis Morgan, the former Celtic player, oh my god, you might as well grab your Big Macs and see it. So, but Perez there, I'm probably in the way there with a little header in there. But look at this, Morgan literally runs through the defence from the right side and just takes out the goalkeeper and puts it in the corner of the net. Fantastic there. So we got 2-0 victory there against Orlando. Then we went New York City at Yankee Stadium. Got a 2-2 draw. Robbie Robinson then getting a brace before our away trip to Canada. So against Montreal, which again, Lewis Morgan shocks the system, and then obviously wins 1-0 again. So we're doing flying. DC United then come to Fort Lauderdale, and his first goal of the season, Gonzalo Higuain, after 27 minutes, puts Miami 1-0 up and stays there. And then another home game against the Vancouver Whitecaps, one goal to nil, Shear getting it in. So defensively, we're now starting to be sound. If we look at the league now, obviously I'm still working this, but you've got the MLS league, which we're sitting there, played 7, 6, won 6, drawn 1, lost none, goal difference of 9. We're on points, we're 3 points ahead of Cincinnati, which they've got 16. And then you've got the Supporter Shield, which we're obviously top of that. Now the Supporter Shield, they want us to finish in the top 6, so we're doing well there, the board. And obviously they want us to reach the semi-finals of the major MLS, so hopefully I can get my head around that and see how that works. But that's fantastic. We look at player stats as well. Most goals, we've got no one in that category there, I will say. Robbie Robinson, goals per minute, 0.83s, looking fantastic. And you look at this, games won, all into Miami there. 6 players, all on winning 6. Yellow cards, George there, but expected goals over 90 minutes, Robbie Robinson is at the top. It's an absolute brilliant sort of sight. You look at the San Jose are top of the Western Conference as well, with likes of LFA, LAFC, LA Galaxy just in there with the playoffs. So for a new club with hardly any history, we are doing brilliantly. Obviously, looking at our team, looking at our top goal scorer at the minute is Lewis Morgan. So I've got him on the bench actually at the minute, but 7 games, 4 goals. You can't argue. It's really good. We've got a load of players here with in their 7s with the rating. Matuidi is having the time of his life. Look at that, 7 assists in 7 games, including that 4 assists against New York Red Bulls. We are absolutely flying. Tactic wise, as I said, I told you how I'm playing. I'm playing with the 4 at the back. I know I'm covering the left back, but Shear is there. But yeah, 4 at the back, 2 in midfield, with then 3, the central one playing on support, with obviously 1 up front. Pizarro keeps mixing it with obviously the left wing and the centre. We're playing an attacking mentality. We are hitting the crosses early, hitting them in. We're trying to take teams by surprise, and I think I've got that down. Transfer wise, it's not been brilliant. That's the short list. We want history. So as we know, Harvey Neville coming in. Nicholas Firmino is our last person. We've obviously, people have gone with the waiver draft, but I couldn't find places for them. So we're doing well. We're doing well. Finances is absolutely brilliant. So we've still got 7 million, but we got to get a game underway. We got to get out here. We've got Toronto FC. We're going to Toronto, so we're going back to Canada to see how we get on there. So I'm going to get set up for that game. We will see you in a second. And we are back. Here we go. We've got the teams lined up here. Just to go through our team, we're playing in white. We've got McCarthy in goal, Nels, Figal, Perez, Shear at the back, George and Matuidi in the middle, in front of Morgan, Pizarro, Pellegrini and Higuain. So notable names in the Toronto team: Jose Altidore, so a former of the Premiership, Oviedo Alonso, I think he was a former Everton player. So, but Altidore is the one that stands out for me that I remember. We're gonna point the fingers. Come on, lads. let's keep this run going. So grab your beers, grab your burgers, grab the barbecue. Let's watch Toronto versus Inter Miami. Notice as well, got the old Inter Miami background done, so both teams come in good form. They are a very good team. They're managed by got Michael Bradley in this, but here we go. SITV. That's how they're lining up, and we're going to match them with our lineup as well. Same sort of formation, but my CDMs are a little bit deeper, so hopefully it gives it a bit of protection. We are still sitting there top, so fingers crossed. We're 3 points ahead at the minute. Let's see if we can carry this run going. That's the main thing. Oh, every time, does everyone else get this same problem? So where that is where I don't want it. Toronto in at Miami. So where's Toronto in this? So they're sitting 7th of the Eastern Conference. We'll zoom that out so we can see it. So Matuidi's picked up the ball. Matuidi's at the right side. No one helped. In comes George. Back to Nails. Pizarro. Matuidi. Matuidi have a shot. Oh, and Bono just tips it over. Tips it over. There we go. Now we can see the action. Corner from Pizarro. Goes in and Bono just gathers it up. So we've started the ground running. That's the main thing. We hit the ground running. Altidore, Diego, Gelado, shall I say. I'm going to murder some of these names. So Pizarro picks it back up. Out to Neil. Into Morgan. Back to George. George to Matuidi. Pizarro. Is he looking for the run? Higuain. Morgan. It finally gets out to Neil. Neil gets tackled, but he still retrieves the ball. Neil. Who's he looking for? Morgan. George. They're playing it around at the minute. Matuidi looking for that killer ball, looking for someone to move. Higuain back to Matuidi. The Juventus connection there, and could have picked up a goal there. George. Matuidi will still hold the ball, which is brilliant. Shea joins in the action. Matuidi. Higuain. He's just too slow to get his foot on that. So we are pushing them hard as we can. We can't even do anything. So 20 after 7 games to be top of the league is a fantastic achievement. So in a league that I've never managed before, so hopefully I can do wonders. So I'm not coming across any like big familiar names that I know. Probably Altidore is the one that I've come up against at the minute. But people like Martinez at Atalanta I've not come across yet. So they're going to be hard games. Pizarro with a corner, looking for Figo. That's it. Nicholas Figo has scored his first goal of the season. Get the klaxons out. What a header at the back post there. Pizarro is my little gem. Look at that. Floated in. And he's just jumped in at the far post. Keeper had no chance. No players on the posts. That is, as a former keeper myself, that's one thing I do love, is having players on the posts. So that now gives us a little victory and extending the league position against Cincinnati. But Atalanta seems to be making moves in that league as well. I'm up to third position. So there we go, half time, and Miami are 1-0 up. That is really fantastic. I'm still going to point the finger. Still think there's something I've got to do with Higuain. I'm playing him as an advanced forward, but is that where he wants? And that's reverted back. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I did swap that round, but we go again. But yeah, Robbie Robinson's coming. He's got more goals than Higuain this season, so that's why I'm going along the lines of it might be him that we start in future and use Higuain as a backup, or It's when we look at next season, what players do we get in, what players do we don't, see what ones we hold on to go there. I'm going to have to bring in Robbie Robinson actually, because Higuain's not got the pace at the minute, so we might be able to get it. They want to take Morgan off for Higuain. We're going to give Morgan a rest. He's done really well to start this season, and you've got to think of the climate as well. And got a Scottish player playing in the heat. It's not brilliant. With 75 on the clock, Shawcross with George. No, my assistant manager's on something, so that's no way going to happen. But Matuidi's looking tired, Pizarro's looking tired, but can we get a second goal with 9 minutes to go? It's looking hard. Bono managed to, we've not even got any highlights here at the second half. Let's bring Shawcross on actually. Poor Matuidi. At least George is a bit more fitter than Matuidi. It's going to be a quiet game. It's going to be, looks like with 3 minutes to go. We don't know what injury time we've got left. Guys, here we go. Oh, it's a free kick to Toronto. McCarthy's come out and gabbered it. And he sends it long to Robinson. Pizarro loses it, but Neil picks it up. Neil to Higuain. The older brother loses out. DeLorean, what a name. I love that name. It goes, McCarthy's off the bar and Perez clears, but only as far as Neil. 4 minutes of injury time left. Can we get a last minute winner here? I don't think we are. It looks like it's all Toronto at the minute. We can only but hope. We can only but hope. Hang in there. There we go. It's all over. All over. Into Miami. Win again. We are 1-0 victors. Look at that. We've kept it tight. We've managed to keep another clean sheet. Guys, this is absolutely fantastic. Please, just, if you have to have the opportunity to play an MLS save, you got to do it. You find some entertaining gems in here, and you get to play some good football as well. Look at that. After 8 games, we sit top of the league. Goal difference of 10, 22 points. It's a decent result. We've gone to Toronto. We've won. So looking at the other results, Montreal won 1-0. Kansas City won 1-0 over Houston Dynamos. Vancouver won 3-0 against Austin FC, the new franchise there. Atalanta drew 1-1 with New York FC. That's who I've got next. So that's going to be a tough game. Nashville and Salt Lake City drew 0-0. And of course we beat Toronto. So MLS time is brilliant. So we've got the Open Cup as well. We've got that going on. Right. There you go. We're sitting top of the league. 22 points. So that's what? 6-point gap over Cincinnati. So we're doing fantastic in the Eastern Conference. Up next, we got New York City FC. Guys, hit me up on my socials. Route 1 FM on Twitter, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. You can find me on many Discords. So I'm always around, always answer back. I love to get feedback. Thank you very much for the people who left comments on my last video. Much appreciated. Please leave a comment again on this video. Leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. I'm so close to 200 subscribers. Can I get there? I'm hoping so. I'd like to get there before the summer. But we'll get more games. We'll get into longer videos. But I will catch you next time. Remember, no matter where you're from, if it's football, if it's soccer, if it's football, remember, it's the love of the game and it's for the fans. I'll see you next time.